Now you notice one important factor about being an infantry soldier is a set of good front teeth. If you didn't have 4 front teeth at least, you couldn't be an infantry soldier. So if you think about the draft when they were issued 4 Fs, you were a reject. 4 Fs stood for 4 front. So now they're prepared to tear the cartridge. Tear, cartridge. Soldiers rip the cartridge with their teeth. They're ready to pour the gunpowder and seat the bullet in the barrel. Charge, cartridge. Draw, rammer. That's done in 2 motions. Soldiers bring the rammer up halfway, invert their hand so it's thumb down, bring it out the rest of the way, and the ramrod passes over the left shoulder. It's important they all do it the same direction or they're going to get caught up on each other. You also notice that the pieces lean a little bit away from them, and they're not holding their hand directly over the barrel. If they've been firing for quite a while and the inside of the barrel is very hot, there's a tendency that when they pour the powder down, the powder can ignite and discharge the rifle prematurely. Ram, cartridge. Again done in 2 motions. Return, rammer. And you notice as they draw the rammer back down, they use their little finger as they bring the rammer in. Notice that takes my hand away from the barrel, right from the muzzle. You don't want them to return rammer this way because if it discharges, they're going to have a hole in their hand. The other thing is when I notice that they've loaded, their pinkies are resting on the tulips of the ramrods, I know each man's got to charge down his barrel. Prime. Barrel's up. These muskets are percussion cap muskets. Unlike the flintlock, which used a piece of flint and a strike plate to ignite the powder. Powder's down here in the breech. Need some ways of igniting that powder. You use a small percussion cap. A small brass cap with a small explosive charge inside of it. It fit right on the cone or nipple down at the breech end. And when that hammer hits that, the percussion of the hammer striking that percussion cap will cause the explosion to occur, lighting the powder and discharging the musket. Recover. Oh, away that. Shoulder, arm.
Oh, there you go.
Company, guide, right, left wheel, march. Company, halt. Folks gonna want to move back. Trust me.
You can ask our volunteers.
Order, arm. Now you'll have to imagine this, if you will, that a full-strength company is roughly about 100 men. In a full company, we would have 2 ranks. A rank is a row. We'd have a front row and a rear row, or 2 ranks, front rank and rear rank. So on a full company scale, I'd actually have another row of men standing behind these men. So it'd be about 50 men wide, 50 in front, 50 behind them. Each regiment had 10 such companies. So a full regimental strength would be roughly 1,000 men. So I have to kind of imagine what this would sound like tenfold in a battle.
I don't like a lot of shots.
Company, shoulder, arm. Firing by company. Company,
I thought they
ready.
was practicing.
Left oblique, aim, fire. Shoulder, arm. Order,
Are they done?
arm. Spring, rammer.
They're going to do it again. It takes them a while to get ready. You did great on the drawing. You got ready.
Order, arm. Fine. Just to ensure the safety of the group, to make sure everybody's discharged their round, I'm going to have the men snap caps. Firing by company. Company, ready. Left oblique, aim, fire.
You made me
Shoulder.
jump up.
Arms.